profit. So we continue. So already we have done our current account because I can see we have recorded everything which was supposed to be recorded. So your balance from the current account, the balance from your current account, go to the partners capital account. So the balance from the current account. So you say to partners. So these are about to partners capital account. So if you add this one, the total amount for both. The total for both, 1,000 plus 120 plus 700 plus 6186. That is
8006.
8006. What about this side? It means that this is 80. This one is
55, 44. 44.
55, 50. So that is fine. So 55, 44. So we are remaining with around 2 accounts. So the next account I will prepare is the revaluation reserve. Why am I doing this? Revaluation reserve account. Remember, this is not a realization account. This is a revaluation account. Remember that the conversion occurred during the year. Conversion took place during the year. And you can see that the assets were taken over at certain values, which means that by the end of the period, it was a company. So by the end of the first 6 months, the assets which were taken over right now, the things like building, by the end of this period, because now there are 6 months, it was a company. Building was 30, it was 10, and it was 12. That is concerning the 3, building, furniture and fittings, and motor vehicle respectively. But initially, from the start of the year, these balances were building. Right now, that starts from building. So it was 28, which means that it increased by what? By the end of the period, by the end of that financial year, when it was a company, it increased by the value of the asset changed by 2,000. So if I was recording my individual asset, I could have debited the 2,000 so that by the end of the period, the balance of the building will be 30,000. So I could have debited the 2,000 under the individual building account. Then I credit revaluation because it has increased. I credit revaluation. So what I will do, that is why I will be crediting here, building. So with the 2,000. So that is 30 minus 28. Next, we check about the other assets. Which other asset was there?
Furniture, fitting.
So which other asset was there? So, like now, furniture. By the end of the period, you can see it was 10. But initially, when it was a partnership, it was at what figure?
8,000.
Furniture was
8.
8, but now subtract accumulated depreciation. Subtract this, because you need to record at net book value. Record that at net book value. So 80,000 minus that, then you consider with the, so the increase is, so this around 55, I think that is okay, 5,500, then it increased to, by the end of that period, it was 10. So 10,000 minus 55. So furniture and fittings, you do this. It Remember that initially you take your 8,000 minus the 25. Then again, there is something we need to minus, which is there was a depreciation for the year. That is what we were forgetting. There is a depreciation for the year of this amount concerning because building never depreciated. So there is a depreciation for the year of this 500 under the company. Are you seeing the 500? That is then under the company, then there is 400 under the partnership. So remember that we were talking about the partnership, not under the company. Under the partnership, we recorded, anyway, for you to understand, let me display this, what I'm saying. I'm saying this, before you consider with the value of the company, remember that here furniture, you need to record the net book value of the furniture. 8,000, you minus 2,500, you minus the 400. That is cost minus accumulated depreciation minus depreciation for the year. The figure you are getting compare with what was there in the company on the last 6 months. It increased by what figure? So I could have said here minus 400. Then the answer we are getting, we take the 10,000 minus that. What are you getting?
5,100.
It was
5,100.
5,100. Then 10,000 minus that, because it increased from 5,100 to 10,000.
4,900.
So 4,900. So if it could have reduced with debit, but it increased. So check the same with the last one. The last one was the last asset which was taken over by the company was what? Was this motor vehicle. Motor vehicle by the end of that period, when it was a company, it was 12. But what about initially, when it was a partnership? So you take that, you take a motor vehicle was 14. 14 minus what?
32.
14 minus 32. 14 minus 32 minus for the year.
1050.
Anyway, it increased. 14 minus 32 minus depreciation for the period. So for the year, under the partnership, it was 1050. It was 1050, eh? So minus 1050. This one would be less than 12, eh? So 12,000 minus answer?
2250.
So the answer is 2250. So what have you subtracted from 12,000?
9750.
9750. That is fine. So those are the assets which were there. So what you do, the total there is 2,000 plus 49 plus 2250.
9150.
9150. So that is what we call, it was again, evaluation gain. Evaluation gain on the debit side, which is a balance carried down. So you share it between Paul and Mary. Share it between Paul and Mary in the ratio of 3 to 2. 3 is to 5, 2 is to 5. You multiply with 9150. What are you getting?
490.
So the first one is,
490.
and the next one,
3660.
3660. So the total is 91 fee. We are almost now done. So after that, now the rest account I will prepare for this question. The rest account I will prepare now is partners capital account. But for partners capital account, remember now we will have 3 partners. Who is the third partner?
John.
John. So John came in. So we have Paul, Mary, and John. John was admitted, and he came with an amount of 3 million. Why he paid 3 million? So we start from balance pro down, which means that your capital account. So go to your capital account and give me the balance pro down. It was 14, I think you know that, and 10. Then John is now the 3 million which he came with. Because he came with 3 million, I think you can see this. They said that. They said that John came with 3 million. Up there, they said this, under this one. Each partner to be issued with ordinary share equal to their capital contribution. That is when they were converting. The partners agreed to invite John to be a shareholder of the company on payment of 3 million. That is what I'm recording there. On payment of 3 million. So after that, there's someone who is in the waiting room. Sorry. So I was saying that after recording the balance pro down, that is concerning the capital, you pick it from the trial balance. Then this John was admitted and he came with 3 million, which was supposed to be paid. That's why I'm recording that. You can see it from the question.
Yeah.
Then now all the balances from current account and revaluation account, you close it to the capital. So we have here 8 and 55, 54. So that one was concerning from current, we record here. This one is from current account. So whereby we have 06 and we have 55, 44. That is fine. Then another thing I have to record is the revaluation gain from the revaluation account. So the revaluation account. So we have 54.90 and 36. This, So the revaluation gain is 490 and we have 36.60. We have 36.60. So after that, after I've recorded the two, the only thing I have to include here is goodwill. Remember that when they converted to the company, they always checked what was their goodwill. Remember that they have to check the goodwill of the company. So which goodwill? Goodwill was 4,000. So goodwill was 4,000, and you need to share it. So goodwill was 4,000. So anyway, I can display. You see where the 4,000 is coming from. Remember that when they came to be company. They said the partners decided to convert the partnership into a limited company, Bama Limited, on 1st April 2014 under the following terms. Goodwill to be valued at 4 million. So that is what I'm recording. So they have to check. They checked what was the goodwill of this company now. So you share it in the ratio of 3:2. So if you share, $4,000 times 3/5.
24.
This is 2,4. So which means that the balance is 1,600.
1,600.
That is fine. So which means that now we are done with the books we were supposed to prepare. So that now in the new company, our balance now carried down from this capital account. The balance carried down from this capital account. Now the partners will change, will cease to be partners. And they will be who? In the new company? They will be shareholders. So that is why now the balance in our capital account, the partners' capital account, will be ordinary shares. They stated that one to be very specific. Each partner to be issued with ordinary shares equal to their capital contribution. Equal to their capital contribution. So that is why the balance in our partners' capital account will be ordinary share capital. So that is why now it would be ordinary share capital. Sasa inamaanisha tumeconvert partnership inaenda kuwa kampuni. So ordinary share capital. So the balance, so add so this one is easy. This one is 3, which means that is 3,000. So this one will be given 3,000 as ordinary shares, equivalent to their capital, which is 3,000. What about Ball and Mary? For Ball, someone who is faster, who has done those computations.
29,896. 29,896.
29,896. Which means that this is 29,896. 29,896. So for Mary,
28,088. 28,004.
28,004. So this is 28,004.
Yeah.
28,004. Yeah. So that is fine. So which means that now we are on the last part of the question. So remember that these accounts you have prepared, all of them, they were working. From appropriation account, that was working. After doing your appropriation, you transferred those balances to current account. After current account, we did a revaluation account due to the assets. By the end of the year, they were recorded at different figures under the company. After that, the balances from current account and revaluation account, we have closed them to capital account, of which now my balance under capital account would be ordinary shares, as even mentioned in the question that they will be given. The shareholders, the partners, not shareholders, the partners will be given ordinary shares equivalent to their capital contribution. So which means that now we can prepare the balance sheet of the company. Any question? Let us finish first. Let us continue now. So let us do now the balance sheet. So we talk about Burma Limited, statement of financial position. So remember that it was assigned 30th September 2014. So we start from non-current assets. So remember that you are preparing for Bama Limited, not partnership now. So building. So what figure would I record with building?
30,000.
30,000. Correct. Because now the information which is above there, this one, the partners decided to convert the partnership into a limited company, Bama Limited, on 1st April 2014 under the following terms. So building, we have seen. Furniture and fittings, we have motor vehicle, you record with 10, 12. But now under 10 and 12, you have to reduce depreciation for the year. So furniture. So furniture and fittings.
10
Cost
minus
10,
500.
minus 500. 500 is depreciation for the year. I can show you that. So the 500 is this one for furniture. For now, for the company, the 500. So that one. So that is fine. So we are getting 95. And what about motor vehicle? We do the same. $12,000 minus
900.
Yes, 900. That is good. 900 is this one again in the side of the company. So depreciation on motor vehicle. So what are you getting? This is 11 something, 11,100.
Yeah, 11,100.
Then there was goodwill, which was there. But remember, goodwill was amortized. It was 4 million. Remember, this is in shillings, in millions, in thousands, not millions. So minus what? Amortization was
500.
it was 500 because we took 4,000, we divided with 4 times 6/12. You can check that one from the first income statement we did. So then there is something. So once we are done the information which they mentioned specific on how they took some assets, we have some assets again which were also there, but they never mentioned on how they took them. So if they never mentioned how they took them, we just record with the figures they were recorded in the trial balance, because obviously they were taken over. Like now we have here this one, they never mentioned anything about this. This is an asset, investment at cost, this 74. You have to record it, 7,400, investment at cost. So 74, and that is fine. Then we move on to the current assets. So the current assets.
Receivables.
So we start from receivables. So receivables you take from the trial balance because they never mentioned anything. There was no anything they mentioned about it. So it means that it was just recorded the way it is, which is
4,800.
so 48. Then we have, you can see this prepayment.
Payment 800.
You know that prepayment is a current asset. If there is accrual is a current liability, and accrued expense is a current liability. And accrued expense is a current liability. So this is what we are recording. So this and this. So prepayments is 800. Accruals is 500. Accrual is a current liability. Prepayments is a current asset. So 800. So then we have what balance? Bank.
Bank.
So the bank balance
balance.
from our bank account,
Yeah.
it was? Or we never prepared bank account? Anyway,
3200.
it was given direct. Then I have to add, the 3,000. Where is the 3,000 coming from?
John.
Yes,
Capital that you contribute.
John paid. That is good. John paid that. So we go total assets. Then after this, we talk about now what concerns equity and liabilities. Remember, after we prepared our capital account, the partner's capital account, we said that the balances will be ordinary shares. So ordinary share capital. So the total ordinary share capital. So you take the total. So that is what even they mentioned under the question. So you take 29,896 plus this plus this. 29,896 plus 20,804 plus 3,000.
53,700.
That is 53,700. So which is 28? 28 or 29? 29. 896 plus 20,804 plus 3,000. So after that, anything which is remaining, there was non-current liabilities. Before non-current liabilities, remember that there was a net profit for the company. When we prepared our income statement, it was 10,100. I think you remember that. I think you remember this from the income statement. Then we have non-current liabilities. So the non-current liabilities, there was a bank loan.
Loan.
There was a bank loan of 6,000. Then finally we record current liabilities. And someone who is having some good, there's a, we call it what? Nasikia chogo inapiga. Anyway, so let's continue. So we have payables. So payables,
1,800.
1,800. Then what can I record next? There was
Accruals.
Was
accruals.
500.
Accruals was
500.
500. Then finally, remember that salary. You remember the salary?
Yes.
So the last thing is all about the salary which partners were being paid. The salaries which the partners were being paid. They said that each partner to be director to be earning a salary of 100,000 per month to be. So this is something which is and it's supposed to be taken into account, but it has not been taken into account, which means that is an accrued expense. That is an accrued expense, which we call it accrued salaries. Accrued salaries to directors. Accrued salaries to directors. So it was supposed to be 100 times 2 times 6. So that is 1,200. That is 1,200. So if you can be able to add, is this balance sheet of ours balancing? Is this balance sheet balancing? So your assets, total assets,
73,300.
73,300. What about equity and liabilities?
73,300.
73,300. And that is how you are supposed to score your 20 marks in that question of conversion.
Mwalimu,
Yes.
on the part of salary, why are you multiplying by 2 and yet we are supposed to have 3 directors?
But remember that
Yes.
you can't say that. So you are saying there are supposed to be 3.
Yes.
But they said this, let me display that. Each partner to be a director of the company.
Yes.
So remember that initially when it was a partnership, how many partners were there?
2.
Well, it's only that John came in and he was supposed to pay. So we go with the partners who were there initially before it was converted to a company.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you.
Aya, sawa. Another query?
Let me see clearly the current liability, how you calculated the accrued salaries to directors.
For accrued salaries to directors, you take 100 times 2 directors, born and married times 6 months. That is the one.
Thanks.
Aye. Another thing? So we can go retarded for this class. Then obvious, I know you have a lot of friends in
Kindly share the video.
Yes, I will share. I have to convert it first to a video which can be uploaded in the YouTube. I have to convert first. So I will share within the day. By evening hours, it will be uploaded.
In the meantime, you can share the scans.
I can share?
Hizo mapepa za nani za workings.
Oh, hizi za nimekuwa nikiandika.
Hizo picha.
Sawa, I will share.
You can start with those.
Yes, sawa. So guys, have a nice weekend. A nice Monday, not
Thank
weekend. It seems like it's a weekend.
You too.
Yes, also.
Thank you.
We will do another question.
For today?
Hapana. Next time.
Iko sawa, tutafanya ingine
conversion.
yenye inaanza na net profit.
Na isikuwe on Thursday.
Sawa.
Sawa, asante.